Hey everybody, how you doing? It is Larry here again for Fitness and Food and Lifestyle Dynamic Nutrition. What I wanted to talk about today was, I kind of touched on this for the exercise part of it in a previous video for Havoc and Monsters, but I wanted to now extend it to what we eat. Variation or variety. I talked about on how we need to vary our exercises because we can't do the same thing every day, every workout until, Kingdom Come. I mean, you could do the same thing, for like a couple of weeks, but you got to switch it. You know what I mean? But you can't do the same thing every day because you're not giving yourself time, your muscles time to relax, to heal and repair themselves and get bigger, stronger, and move on. You need at least rest in between. But if you do the same thing every day, it becomes an issue. The same thing will happen with food, but not to the same degree. And I can only speak from my own personal experience and knowing what the body does with nutrients. So just hear me out. I ate 200 grams of protein every day, minimal carbohydrates, mediocre fats for months, almost an entire year, right? I increased, at the time I was weighing 220 pounds. I increased my protein to 210 pounds a day, 210 pounds. Protein was 210 grams a day. Carbohydrates were very minimal and fats were mediocre. They weren't high. So I was a very high protein diet. Increased my water intake. I had a gallon of water a day, sometimes more. And I did this for months. And this was a 6-day-a-week thing. I exercised heavily at the gym. This is all pre-quarantine and pre-gym closure. I'm in New York, so gyms are still closed as of August 2020. But I wasn't like tremendously huge, but I was getting bigger. I had to increase my clothing size, and it was difficult for me to do basic things like bending over and running down the hallway because now I'm carrying all this extra weight. Now, I ate roughly the same thing almost every single day. I had no problems with that. Actually, to this day, I want to say 7 months later, I can still eat the same thing all day, every day, only because it has a purpose for me. Now, don't get me wrong, right now I've changed that eating plan, and it's not the 210 grams of protein a day. I've actually half that because of other health issues, but I eat roughly the same thing almost every meal of every day, and I increased certain aspects. I increased the fat, I increased the carbohydrates, a ton more vegetables because I need to increase my vitamins, my minerals, and all the other stuff with eating, which is what we're supposed to get from food. But what I started to do is I changed up my eating plan, but I still eat the same foods, I just added other things to it. Variety in food makes a difference if you need it to be. I went to, before this past change, before the pandemic, before everything, I went a good solid year of eating the same thing 3, 4, 5 meals a day, every day, for 6 days a week, for almost a year, and I was fine. You could ask any professional bodybuilder, they'll eat the same thing. Grilled chicken, broccoli, rice, or any variation thereof, sweet potato, whatever. Any professional strongman will tell you, I need 4 ounces of meat or 5 ounces of meat and a sweet potato and some rice and some vegetables. they have a set eating plan because their mind doesn't dictate what the goal is. Let me see if I can explain that. They have a set goal. Bodybuilders, strongman, even me for the year prior. I had a goal. Okay, I wanted to be bigger. I wanted to be stronger. I wanted to deadlift 500 pounds. Spoiler alert, not gonna happen. Yeah, just not in the cards for me. My spine won't let that happen. Anyway, professional athletes like that have a goal. They have to be at a certain point to do a certain thing. Their mindset is the food that they eat isn't enjoyable because it's food, it's a fuel to make them progress to the goal that they want. It's a means to an end, pretty much. So, the reason why I say this is because it's all about mindset. If you are a professional bodybuilder, strongman, powerlifter, whatever the case may be, you have a certain goal to reach. Yes, you need a certain nutrition to get you there. That's going to work for you. But if you are an average, everyday, weekend warrior, workout 5 days a week, kinda, not balls to the wall, end of the world type of workout, enough to break a sweat and say, okay, yeah, I feel this. Changing up variety in your diet is not going to make a difference. It's really not. And I hate to break it to a lot of the gurus out there that talk about you need to eat this, and this to get the results of this, and this. Okay, that's complete bullshit. I'm sorry. It is. I have tried and tested almost every aspect of low fat, low carb, high protein. Okay, that's a lie. I haven't tested them all. But I have personally fluctuated through different ideologies and different methods of eating. And I'm sorry, but all of them I felt great on. But none of them included exercise. The moment I started exercising with the reduced stuff, I felt like crap. Only because my body needed more. But that's my body. Here's the thing that nobody tells you. It's based on you and you alone. I can tell you, okay, here's your eating plan for the next 10 days. Repeat this every 2 weeks. And you're gonna lose weight. That's complete bullshit. Because I don't know if what I'm telling you is actually gonna make you feel good. And that's really what it boils down to, is how do you feel when you eat food? I'm not talking about eating, okay, I ordered a pizza pie. An entire pizza, large pie, 8 slices, whatever. I'm gonna eat half of that. Any human being is gonna be like, oh, okay, that's a lot. All right, now I feel bloated, now I feel, oh. Okay, guess what? Don't do that. Shocker. Why is that so hard to understand? I'm not telling you you can't have pizza. I'm not telling you you can't have Chinese food. I'm not telling you you can't go to Taco Bell. Well, depends. I don't know how your stomach is, but those are the things that usually kind of cut the barrier on that. But the point is, by the way, I love Taco Bell. Oh. Tacos, pizza, donuts, cheesecake, cake, period, cupcakes, ice cream. I don't give a shit. You can have it. Just reduce the amount that you have. If you want to eat a pint of ice cream, guess what? Spread it out over 5 days. You could have that pint of ice cream, just spread out over 5 days. You're gonna have the satisfaction of having that, but with the minimal effect of it having on your body. Like, this isn't rocket science. It's really not. It's harder for us to send shit to the fucking Mars than it is for us to realize, shut your mouth, don't eat the garbage, eat a lot more of the better stuff, and you're going to be fine. But yet, us as humans, oh, I need to lose 30 pounds in the next 2 days. Guess what? Not gonna fucking happen. Not. You lose 30 pounds in 5 days, guess what? You have destroyed your body. And you have set the bar for what your body should be taking in and out of nutrients, and any food you eat is going to now skyrocket you into weight gain, but all it's doing is to maintain normal body processes. It's trying to save your life, but yet you say it's weight gain. I'm tired. If you haven't guessed by this, I'm just really, really tired of the stupidity. This started out with the food variety, and it turned into something else, and I do apologize. But it needs to be said. Food variety needs to include variety. I can have 3 ounces of solid beef with some rice, a third cup of rice, because it only contains 92 calories, with some vegetables per meal, right? I have that 4 times a day. I'm at my 2,100 calories per day for me, granted. What if I want ice cream? What if I want cheesecake? What if I want a Rice Krispie treat or something like that? Guess what? I'm gonna have it. Rice Krispie treat, 180 calories. I'll go run. I'll go jump rope for 10, 20 minutes. That'll take care of that. Maybe an hour. No, more than 40 minutes of jump. No, maybe 40 minutes of jump rope. Depends on the intensity. Either way, I don't care. I'm happy. And that's the most important thing, is to be happy. Eat the food you want in a controlled manner and just be happy. Exercising helps us mold that. And that's it. Eat variety. Eat vegetables, eat protein, eat your carbs, eat everything. Your ice cream, your pizzas, your tacos, your sushi, your whatever you freaking want to eat, just fucking eat it. Just don't eat it in 2-ton batches. That's it. The saying goes, everything is okay as long as it's in moderation. Just moderate yourself. God damn it, people. Stop being so fucking stupid. Moderate your shit. I'm done. Until next time.